Hey folks, back in the game here. In this video, I'm going to go through my entire PSA submission that I just got back. It's 59 cards total. I'll show you the grades for all of them. And then at the end, I'll show you a little spreadsheet that I'm doing as to how I'm going to keep track of everything. All right, let's get into it. So I got my PSA order back today. I'm pretty excited about it. So this is probably going to be a pretty long video. Feel free to skip ahead if you're not interested in the reveals. I'm going to have a spreadsheet at the end where I'm going to detail what I paid for the grading, how many of these cards are going into the PC and how many are going to be sold. And then I'm going to take the number that's sold and divide it into what I paid and figure out an average I need to make on every one just to get my money back. And then I will keep track of how I sell them and how they do. And probably at the point I make my money back, I'll do another video and show you. But it may be after I sell them all. Who knows? So I had 59 cards sent to PSA. They arrived at PSA on January 26, 2023. The grading was pretty fast. They shipped out on the 27th of February, and I got them today on February 29th, 2023. You're probably seeing this on Saturday, so I got them 2 days ago. The total cost, including shipping, was $940, and that was with their January special that was $14.99 a card. So that being said, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you what grades I got on each. I'm happy with most of the grades. I certainly, if I was grading them, they'd all be 10s. I looked at them under an intense light. I looked at them under my nifty little magnifying glass here. The ones I sent in didn't have any damage. So I don't know if there was some centering issues I missed. I don't know. So I didn't get a 10 on all of them, clearly. I don't think that's probably possible with PSA. But everything I sent in I thought deserved a 10. And I certainly weeded out probably twice this many when I was going through the ones that were, candidates to ship. I also have 2 PSA orders into PSA right now. I shipped them like the day after this one and then 2 days after, something like that. I caught them all on that special. I think one's 12 and one's 10. I happened to pull really nice cards on those days, and I wanted to get them in. And I went through a different part of my collection and grabbed some that was all, that was a 10, I thought. So we'll see how those go. I'll do a separate video on those. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into them. All right, so this is Corbin Carroll Prism Refractor. So mostly for baseball rookies, I sent in parallels or numbered cards. For some of the football and basketball, I sent in some base. So just know that. So this got a PSA 10. Pretty excited about that. That is a flip card. I've got plenty of Corbin rookies that I'm going to keep forever. I just would like to make money back on that one. All right, so the second one is a 2023 Anthony Richardson Optic Preview Red and Green. So this is the parallel that comes in one of the boxes. I don't remember in Donruss. So this is a 10 also, and that is also a selling card. Actually, I'll just tell you which ones aren't selling. That'll be a lot easier. So this one is not a selling card. This is a card that I bought at a card show. Probably August of last year. So it's a Shohei insert Power Zone for a rookie year. And this got a 9. I was expecting this to probably get an 8 or a 9, so I'm good with that. So we'll start the 9 pile there. Actually, let's go this way. Let's start the 10 pile there, 9 there. Okay. So next, this is a CJ Stroud. This is Prism Break from this year's Prism. This is a rookie card, although they didn't put rookie designations on the inserts for some reason, and that got a 10. Oh, sorry. Don't look. Let's do that again. Cut that part out, grab it, flip it. Okay, so this is a Gunner rookie, and it is a refractor. So like I said, I'm not sending base in. I've probably got, 10 of this base card. I'm not sending the base cards in. I'm not sending the base cards in because as of right now, they're not going to sell a whole lot more at a PSA 10. And I'm, some of these guys may not be anything after their rookie year. Some of them might make the Hall of Fame. Hall of Famers, I'll probably eventually get all of them graded. So at any rate, that got a 10. All right, so this is an Adley X-Fractor rookie card, and it got a 9. I don't know what's wrong with that one. That one, I have 2 of those X-Fractors, and this one was perfect, and the other one was not. So, I don't know. So this is a Victor Wembanyama arriving now, and it's the winter edition. It's hard to tell, but there's snowflakes in the background there. And I don't know what's wrong with this one either, but it did get an 8. So an 8 will probably sell about what a raw card would sell for. All right, next I got this Victor Wembanyama Tops Now, and this one was I bought it off of someone on. Geez, it was either at a card show or at or online, but I think it was $4. So it got a 10. Pretty excited about that. All right, so this is one of my favorite ones. So this is from the Topps X Bob Ross set. This is the Corbin Carroll. This is one of them they advertised the product with. And the product sold out super fast online. I've already made all of my money back, plus several $100s on the 3 or 4 boxes I opened, and I've still probably got half of them to sell. And I kept a Frank Thomas to 50. So anything on any of these being graded is just gravy. So that is a 10. All right. So this is Elly De La Cruz. This is when he stole 3 bases in 1 plate appearance. That was just all the rage last summer. And I bought 10 of these from Topps Now, so that would have been $4 or $5 a piece, I think. Maybe 6. I'll have to look. I didn't get any parallels, though, but I did get that one in at 10. So this is also an Elly. This is a Prism Pink Ice. I pulled some good parallels out of Prism. I didn't buy very much of it, so I figured why not. He's pretty hyped right now. And I live local-ish to Cincinnati, not super local, but I live in the same state. So, he's going to go for a premium around here. So that did get a 9. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. I thought it looked perfect. Again, I thought all of these looked perfect. I guess I don't need to say it. Okay, so this is a Prism Draft Picks Fireworks Victor Wembanyama, and I pulled this after all the NBA stuff came out. So at one point, this was a super, super expensive card. This one and the base in the draft picks because they were his only cards. Now there's many cards out for him, so I don't know what this would go for. We'll see. But I did get a 9 on that one as well. So this one's interesting. This is a Trevor Lawrence Optic Rated Rookie, just the base. I went to a festival. It was not a card show. It was like a craft fair. And a dude and his dad had set up a table for cards, and they had just a ton of stuff in there. I bought, so I just started the hobby again. So I bought, a bunch of rookies, especially football that I, for the past 2 or 3 years that I don't have, like everybody from Trevor to Micah Parsons to all the people before this year. And after paying for them, I paid about $1 a card. So this is a 9, and whatever I make on that is gravy. You know, it was $1. This card I pulled out of a box of 2022 Allen and Ginter Chrome. I thought it looked really nice, and you'll see a Shohei theme kind of in my stuff, and that's really because Shohei cards sell incredibly well. They especially sell well graded. So this is a 10. I kind of like how they look with the minis in the big case. Okay, so this one is not being sold. This is one of the few cards in this set that I paid for. And I paid $50 for this, and it's a 2023 Frank Thomas Allen Ginter. Frank Thomas is my favorite player of all time. So that got a 10, and I'm super excited, but it is not going anywhere. It's going straight into my Zion case. All right, so this is a Topps Holiday Corbin Carroll, and it's the super short print. Super short print. It's the rarest. There's 3 rarities, and it's the rarest. I did pull 2 of these. They were selling for about $60 at one point. This got a 9. I'm not too sure why. And I looked at the other one, and I think they're both the same. So I might try for a 10 on the other one. We'll see. So this is an Evan Carter Prism Pink Ice. That's just one I pulled out of a pack, and that got a 10. And Evan Carter is a hot name for at least the next couple months. All right, so this is a Victor Wembanyama 23 Prism Global Reach insert. This is a rookie, but they're not putting rookie symbols on the inserts for some reason. And that got a 9. All right, and there is a Victor Wembanyama Emergent. Same thing, insert from Prism, and that got a 10. This card is the reason I sent off to PSA. I have a feeling this is maybe a couple hundred, maybe more. So this is a Bowman U Sapphire Selections, which is a very rare insert, like a case hit maybe. Gold to 50. Let's see if we can see the numbering there. Where is the numbering? Oh, wait, maybe. Hang on. There it is. It's on the back. So 14 of 50. So this got a 10, and I am super stoked about this. I pulled this in a break that I was just super lucky to get into, and it was one of those left side serial number breaks, which is not something I'd done before, and I hit that, and I was stoked. Okay, so this is a Shohei Ohtani rookie card from Update. It's one I purchased at a card show, and I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was probably over 50. This is going into my PC. I just wanted to get it slabbed. I knew it wasn't going to 10, so I got a 9 on that one. This is a Zay Flowers Prism Silver Rookie, and I didn't pull very many silvers of rookies this year, and I figured for the good ones I'm gonna slap them up and see what I can get for them, and that got a 10. All right, so Topps Black and White is a set that was on the Topps website for about a half hour. I bought 3 boxes, and I think I did really well. But it's sort of a black and white stadium club, I guess. The pictures are really stadium club-esque. You know, there's no border. They look fantastic, and I happened to pull a couple of good rookies out of it, so I saved them and slabbed them. So I got a 10 on that one for the Corbin. And I also got a 10 on this one for the Josh Young. And I also got a 10 on this one for the Adley. All right, so next we have a Victor Wembanyama base hoops. And, you know, these were like $100 for a while, so who knows what they're going to be now. I don't have any idea, but I wanted to get it in anyway. And I did get a 10 on that. All right, and then we have a Gunner X-Fractor, and that got a 10. All right, so this one is a Bijan Robinson Optic Preview Pink, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. You see that little black circle right under the barcode? Pretty disappointed in that. I'm gonna have to send this back and have them re-slab it. They better be able to do it for free because they sent it to me like that. At any rate, that's a 10. All right, so I bought, I think I bought 20 of these. No, it must have been 10 of the 40-70 Topps Now cards for Acuna. You know, when you buy Topps Now cards and they'll send it to you, and they're generally 10s right there. They're very, very pristine cards. So getting a 10 is just basically understood for them. I don't know what they sell for. I have plenty still in my PC. But it's a cool card, and in 10 years, who knows? It might be an expensive card. So I got another Ellie, the stolen base one, and that also got a 10. All right, this one I thought was going to be big money. So it's a Will Levis silver. It's one of the quarterbacks in the class, and those always go for premium. Unfortunately, I got a 9 on it. I think it's still going to sell for a good amount of money. I just thought it was going to be in the hundreds, but I guess not. So this is a CJ Stroud pink parallel that I thought looked great. It's just slightly off center. Not slightly. It's a bit off center. At any rate, I got a 9. So that's all right. I'm going to keep some CJ for my collection. I don't know which one, to be honest. So this is a Adley just plain old refractor, and that got a 10. And then we have the Jackson Holiday. This is a Bowman Mega Box Chrome Mojo, and it's a numbered card. So with Jackson, probably making the team, or at least getting real close in spring training in the next couple weeks, I think this will be at a premium. That got a 10. It is numbered out of, I think, 250. Where is it at? Is it on the front on this one? Yeah, 250. 23 of 250. All right, next. This is a Victor Wembanyama base, but the winter version. And that got an 8, which is a bummer. So probably raw, so probably a couple dollars. So I would lose money on that one. And this is a Victor Wembanyama winter, but it's the tribute part of Hoops, which is like a higher number for some reason. And that got a 9. This is a Victor Wembanyama Panini Instant. And I bought this at a card show for $8, and it got a 10. And buying stuff at card shows and getting a 10 is always kind of funny to me. Okay, so this is a Adley winter holiday for baseball. Super short print. This is the middle one for rarity, and this got a 9. And this is a CJ Stroud Press Proof Blue rookie. I didn't think this was going to 10. There is a tiny white spot on that top corner. And this one may be the one I keep in my PC. I'm not sure. And that got a 9. Pretty pleased with the 9. I didn't think I'd get a 10, but I didn't want to get a 7 or 8. So this is Ichiro Stained Glass 2022. This is an interesting card because I can't find any sales of it online. There are 2 stained glass minis in this set. There are 2 Ichiro cards in this set, and this one is supposed to have a stained glass mini, and the other one isn't, but it does, and that's the one that's selling all over the place. So stained glass minis, if you don't know, are limited to 25. So this is already super rare, and I cannot find a sale of it anywhere. So we'll see how it goes. And that got a 10. All right, so we have a Bowman Chrome Junior Caminero. He should get a lot of playing time in spring training and should make the team out of camp, I think. And it's a Bowman first, and it's a a Mojo, and that got a 10. All right, this is a 2022 Mosaic Shohei Ohtani. It's a green parallel. I have a bunch of these, and this was the only one that looked good enough to send off. But like I said, Shohei cards are selling like crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up, and I did get a 10. Then we have the Corbin Carroll Sepia. I think these were only in retail boxes. Just a nice looking card, a parallel, and that got a 10. So this is a Victor Wembanyama Greetings from San Antonio from the Hoop set. It's an insert, and that got a 10. This is a Shohei Ohtani from Topps Update, regular Topps Update that I pulled. Actually, it might have been out of one of those stupid super boxes that I bought 2 of, and they were just terrible. Maybe. I'm not sure. At any rate, it's a purple foil parallel to $9.99 or $7.99. $7.99. So it's a rarer one than a normal base, and it got a 10 as well. This is a Corbin Carroll Topps International trading card day. If you went in, I think you had to buy one Topps product, and I bought a Topps Chrome Blaster, I think, and you got a free pack of cards, and this was in that, and it got a 10. And it's a really nice card. I would guess super rare. You'll see the pop on the screen there. So I got a 2023 Prism Puka. I thought this one looked perfect. It got a 9. Not sure what the problem is there, but that's just a base card. So then I got this CJ Stroud, just the regular base from Donruss, and that got a 10. This is the die cut black and gold Prism. First of all, you're not supposed to send die cuts off because they hardly ever get 10s. Second, this was also a card I paid $1 for. Trevor Lawrence rookie, 10. So I imagine that one's going to be a little bit. So I have several Junior Camineros in here. Here's another of his first Bowmans, and that one got a 9. That one is not a Mojo. And this is a Corbin from, that Ohtani was not from Update. This is from Update. So this is blue foil to $9.99. It's his rookie debut card, not quite his rookie, but you know, it's in his rookie year, and that's a 10. And then I've got this Victor Wembanyama Prism base, and that got a 10. Then I've got this CJ Stroud Prism base, and that got a 10. CJ Stroud Prestige. So this is, it's got the Texans name, but it does not have him in a Texans uniform. It's got Ohio State, but that did get a 10. This card, I don't understand. There's something that I missed, and I don't know what it is. Or several things maybe. But I thought this looked exactly the same as the one I got the 10, and this got a 7. So that is likely going to be cracked. All right, just a couple more. And this is an Adley Refractor. I think we already had one of those, and that one got a 9. Okay, and this is another Junior Caminero first, Bowman Mega, Mojo, and that got a 9. This is a Spencer Strider 2022 Chrome Rookie autograph, and I was really hoping for a 10 on this. It's going to go for, you know, more than 100, I think, anyway, but I got a 9 on it. A little bummed. I pulled that straight out of a box. And this is the last one. This, what the heck? Pack pieces. So this is a Bowman's Best Patrick Bailey that I got in a break. I have no loyalty to the Giants. It happened to be a random team break, and I just happened to get this one. So it's autographed. It's numbered to 50. It is gold, and it is Patrick Bailey, who was a really good rookie. He had good stats last year. Check him out. And that is a 9. So let's count them up. So I got 1 7. I got 2 8s. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 19, 19 nines. I'll just show you the totals at the end, actually. So I got 38 10s, I got 19 9s, I got 2 8s, and 1 7. So I think that's pretty good. That's a good percentage. I'll throw the percentage up there, okay, so now I'm gonna cut to me with the spreadsheet that I am working on when I sell these, so I'll know, how everything goes. Hey folks, I'm back. I wanted to first start out and just say that there's probably some things that I didn't explain very clearly earlier. And really this is more if you're new to maybe the hobby or to grading in general. So I think I mentioned pop a lot. And what I meant was population. And so a big thing in the hobby is if there's a card that's a PSA 10, there's a list on the PSA website and the PSA app showing how many cards of that card are PSA 10s. So it does that for 1 through 10, all of them. So when I had pop 7 up earlier, it meant that there are 7 cards total of that card in that grade. So I just wanted to make sure I made that clear in case there was anybody who didn't know. So secondly, let's talk about the grading process a little. So I told you the dates. The other thing I was really excited about that I didn't know beforehand is the PSA app is absolutely amazing. So I had it before, and I had it just so if you don't know, you can take the PSA app, you can scan a barcode on the front of the slab, and it will pop up in your app, and it'll say, it'll say, how much did you pay for this, what date, and where did you buy it, eBay, a card show, whatever. And you put those things in, and then you sort of add it to your collection in there. And there's even a part where it'll estimate, not on all cards, but on some cards, how much it's worth. And it'll do a calculation like if you paid $5 and it's worth $20, you went up X percent, which I think is cool. It's not very accurate, but it's pretty cool. The second part is during the grading phase, the phase when they have your stuff, they have a little like a workflow on there. So it'll say, we've received this. It's now in the process of scanning everything in. We've scanned them in. Why don't you check these to make sure that these pictures match these cards? And then if they do, you don't have to do anything. All mine matched. Then it'll say they're in the grading phase, and then it'll say they're in the assembly phase. It'll give dates for all these, and you can just watch it as you go. And then at the end, when they are done with the grades, they'll tell you, first of all, they'll charge you. That's when you actually get charged. And then, within a few hours, they let you see your grades directly on the app. And it's not like, oh, hey, here's a list or something, right? It is like, it shows a picture of the back of your card, and you get to flip it like we did earlier in the video, just like a gesture on the screen, moving your finger across the screen. And it's just a very satisfying overall experience. I thought it was really cool. I don't know if the other grading companies do that. I'm not particularly interested if they do, but it's just something super cool. I don't know if it's unique, but it's cool. Anyway, so let's get to the meat of this. So on here, I have listed 56 cards. Those are the 56 I'm going to sell. That is a current assessment of the situation. I may sell a few or keep a few more. I don't know. As of right now, there's 56 that I'm going to sell. So I spent a total of $940.91 on grading. That includes all the grading fees at $14.99 per, and it also includes the I guess it must be like next day air shipping. I got the notice one day and I had them in my hand the next day. And so I took the 59 cards, which was the total that I started with, and if I divide that into 940, I get $15.95. Since I'm keeping 3 of those cards, we're going to use the 56 card average, so $16.80. So I'll need to make $16.80 per card to break even, and then anything else is profit. Obviously, this is a starting from here thing. I'm not looking at what I paid for the 4 boxes it took me to get one of these cards or whatever, because I don't keep track of that. I count that as 0. They're in my collection. I'm grading them. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, let's say I sell this Junior Caminero for $20. I will go through and I'll subtract that from the 940, so it would be 920.91, and that's how many I'd have to go. And I will at least update this when I've updated past when I've gone past the amount of money I spent, when I make money, when I'm in profit. So I will at least do a follow-up video for that. I may do a few along the way, and I may do one when I have them all completely sold. I did mention earlier that I have 2 other batches in grading. I did get the grades for one of them today, between when I recorded the first part of this video and the second. And I'm not really excited about most of the grades, but one of the cards, the biggest one in there, graded well. So anyway, I'll do another video about that in the future. So I just want to say again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this video. I hope there's some education in here, and maybe some entertainment as well. And thanks for watching. If you're new here, please click subscribe. I always appreciate a like and a comment. How did you do with your grading? Do you have similar experience to mine? Any kind of comment would be great. I think that's it. Everybody have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.